Hello everyone, this is Linnea. Welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon Quest VI Realms of Revelation for the DS. Previously, we arrived in the town of Scrimsley. Seems like a pleasant enough town, but there seems to be some troubles here. Sounds like some activity may be going on at night. That may not be too desirable. And there are these monster tracks all over town. Well, anyway, we have visited Amos, so now we can stay at the inn. Fancy that! I gather you've come here looking for a room for the evening. But with your flashy clothes and fancy ways, I reckon you'd be happier staying in the next town. So you're going to head off there now? No. So you're dead set on staying here in Scrimsley, are you? Yes, we are. Well, far be it from me to turf you out. Right you are. You can stay the night. Why the reluctance, good sir? The priest tried to warn us away also. This is no ordinary earthquake. What is that noise? What is going on? Can this really be an earthquake? Avast, you hear that? Let's go outside and see what's doing, Heorot. Don't be daft now. You don't want to be going outside in the middle of the night. You'll not find aught out there. There's absolutely naught going on, I can assure you. Really? Is that fella off his rocker? He can't really expect us to just sit here. I don't think he's going to let us through. Let's find another way. Something is happening that the innkeeper clearly wants us to keep our noses out of. Yes, truly. This is it. It feels like the earth itself is shaking beneath us. It's time to see this town's secret with our own eyes. To the roof. This has been happening in this town every night. Avast! Hey, Heorot, let's take those stairs up to the roof. So, up to the roof. What the heck? What in the name of the goddess is that? How could a beast like that suddenly appear in the middle of the town? We can't do anything from up here. What's your plan, Heorot? Only one thing to do, I guess. Hello there. This is the Scrimsley Terror. Let's do some frizzle, some double up. We'll buff up. I kinda figured. Ow. Too bad Nevin can't use any real armor. Like those platinum males from the casino. But at least he has that Staff of Ghent. Oh, defending, are you? Earthquake! Well, that hurts a bit. You'd better get that mid-heal off, Millie. There we are. Bye-bye, Scrimsley Terror. And it drops a chest with a pair of stone fangs. Well, la-di-da. Hold on a minute. This monster. I can't allow you to take this monster's life. It's Amos. Someone. Anyone. We have to help our Amos. Amos, it's you. And it becomes clear. You saw it all, didn't you? Aye, there's no use trying to hide it from you now. That monster is indeed none other than our Amos. But we can't get into it now, or we won't get a wink of sleep. I'll tell you all on the morrow. There'll be no more monsters disturbing your sleep tonight, I can assure you. What a night! Let's go and chat to the innkeeper. I gotta find out what's going on here. So Amos is in that powerless state after being bitten by a monster. If only there was something we could do to aid him. Were you able to sleep, Heorot? It was a bit of a shock finding out that monster was actually Amos, wasn't it? No need for these. Nor the rags. Well, now you've seen all that you've seen, I've got no choice but to spill the beans. Ever since our Amos got bitten on the backside, he's gone through certain changes on a nightly basis. Now our Amos is a hero in this town, and he got himself in this terrible state fighting to save us all. We weren't going to force him to leave town, no matter what type of nocturnal activities he might be involved in. We'd all be very grateful if you could keep what you saw last night under your hats. Don't breathe a word, you hear? The more I hear about Amos, the more tragic his story seems. If only there were something we could do for him. Sure enough, this is not a tale we should go telling to anyone outside of Scrimsley. And needless to say, we mustn't tell Amos himself. Particularly if he knows nothing about it. I don't mind keeping mum about this if that's what he wants. But that ain't gonna solve anything, aye? The earth was shaking. The earth shaking was no dream. Something is terribly amiss in Scrimsley. Who knows what dark secrets the people of this humble town hide in their hearts? The mind boggles. It would be best for his peace of mind if he didn't know the truth. We had best keep this to ourselves, for Amos's sake. Whatever the secrets are, they ain't happy ones, I would say not. My heart aches for poor Amos. He has no knowledge of the monstrous form he takes on when the sun goes down. Yeah, that'd be a whopper of a revelation. Poor Amos indeed. If only we could help him somehow. Now we understand why Amos is so fatigued during the daytime. So I take it you've met our Amos when he's not, feeling quite himself. They say that the poor fellow can't remember anything about it in the morning. I wonder if some seeds of reason would help. I gathered some for that old duffer I call my husband once upon a time. Seeds of reason, huh? As I recall, you could pick seeds of reason at the peak of the mountain that lies north of Scrimsley. But back in my day, there were no gangs of monsters roaming around, I tell you. What's become of the world? We dearly love to help our Amos, but no one in Scrimsley's got the gumption to go there themselves. It's just too flippin' dangerous. I'm sure those seeds of reason will cure Amos. Come, Heorot, let's head to that mountain up north. Even a small lead is better than nothing. We must go to the mountain to the north. A few monsters are keeping them from helping Amos. Pfft! Come on, Heorot, to the north. So, that is our task. So it seems the monster's out of the bag, and you know Scrimsley's darkest secret. The folk of Scrimsley have had no choice but to learn to live with it. Our Amos is the reason that the people of Scrimsley are still alive and well. We can't just go abandoning him. We just lock ourselves in our houses and let him have a wander around. He's no bother, really. Sure, he may be no bother, but I don't think that's the issue here. The affection in which this town's people hold Amos is extraordinary. Huh, so that's it, He just wanders around and keeps his claws to himself? Well, that's a relief. Sort of. No, it really ain't, is it? Now what if someone got caught outside? I see you did not heed my pleas to leave this town. Now you know why I tried to warn you off. But I pray that you heed my plea this time. Do not, under any circumstances, tell Amos the truth. Were he to know, Amos would flee Scrimsley in order to protect us from his monstrous form. I beseech you not to speak a word of this to him. If Amos left town, it would be an enormous loss to the people here. He can count on us to stay mum, Heorot. The innkeeper begged us not to say anything as well. But even if we kept quiet, Amos will eventually learn the truth one way or another. I'm telling you, gossip is a terrible thing. Yep, small-town gossip. Our Amos is suffering from naught but a severe form of sleepwalking. In my youth, I were prone to occasional bout of sleepwalking myself. But my better half picked some seeds of reason for me. I knocked 'em back, and I were right as rain. The seeds are on the northern mountain, That's what the old lady told us. Yes, indeed. We cannot rest till we obtain these seeds of reason. Yep, it stands to reason. Amos's problem is like sleepwalking, isn't it? Maybe the seeds of reason can help. Yes, maybe so. We may have showed these monsters what for, but it's not as if we've got naught to worry about. Every night it is now, like clockwork. What's that you say? You know all about it. Well, keep it to yourselves, you hear? There really ain't no need for this, A truth once learnt cannot be forgotten. If everyone kept everything to themselves, no problems would ever get solved. It's important for people to face up to their problems together, don't you think, Heorot? I'll tell you, Summit, that poor Amos does naught but sleep all day long. Wouldn't it be a fine thing if he could sleep through the night as well? Aye, she's right. His monster act is getting old. Poor Amos is at the mercy of a monstrous power beyond his control. If only he could learn to harness that power. Considering he's stomping around town all night, it's little wonder he sleeps all day. Poor fellow must be exhausted. Hello again. You're looking at me a bit funny. Have I got something stuck to my face? No. Well, there must be some reason why you stood there gawping at me. If you're worried about the state of my health, then just relax. I am in very capable hands, I can assure you. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I must have had a bit of a funny turn there. But I'll be fine, fear not. Hello again. You're looking at me a bit funny. Have I got something stuck to my face? Well, maybe. Ha! You think you can poke fun at old Amos. Well, I'm not that slow. As a matter of fact, I just washed my face. You have to get up pretty early to outsmart me. Amos is laughing cheerfully. Tell him the truth about his situation. Absolutely not. Whew. Ain't as easy as you thought, I don't think I could look at that face and tell him the truth either, Heorot. I dare say that withholding the truth from him was the wisest choice. If we tell him what's going on, he'll leave town, and we'll never see him again. The mountains around here are really rough. My calves are on fire. This area is full of monsters that we haven't encountered before. Ah, good for the monster book. We'd best focus until we become accustomed to fighting them. There is certainly no shortage of mountains in this locale. I'm afraid mountaineering is not my forte. Well, time to head north. Northeast. And we encounter some more wild carrots. Hello, wild carrots. In the next episode, we'll scale the hazy heights in search of the seeds of reason. This is Heorot. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.